I gotta keep this for perpetuity. To show that we actually fucking did it. We gotta. There we go. Okay. YouTube is back. We are so back. Alright. Cool. Great. Alright. Let me get the game back up. I don't even know. I forget where we last saved, so we might have to... Is Backstreet back? Obviously. Backstreet's back. Alright. Right! That's what I'm saying! Blood. There would be blood on that handprint. That's what I was thinking. Poor Emma. Yes, Emma deserves head pats. Head pats for Emma. But no, I think it's because, yeah, he was covered in blood, right? And, like, there should have been blood on that handprint. But there wasn't. So I'm thinking it's the photo. Come on, game! Get it together. Would there be blood if she pushed before he was impaled? I mean, there would be blood on top of it, right? Why is there no sound? Why can't I hear anything? What the hell? I can't hear it! What's going on? Oops! That was the wrong plug. Over here unplugging my model and shit. She passed out after she'd push him. There's no way she'd have blood on her hand. Right. Oh, you heard sound but saw no game? Well, shit. I saw the game. I couldn't hear things. Okay. Where are you? Steam. Do the thing. Come on, Capcom. Love me. There it is. I hear it now. Okay. Woo! We're back! The blood wouldn't be on her hand, but it would be splattered on the splattered on the clothes because it splattered when he got stabbed. Right? Right. That's our reasoning. We're gonna go with it. I think it was when we had to show shit. Fuck, I forget where he saved. Where I saved, because I couldn't save. Shit. Where is this? Is this in the cannot? Nope. Okay, so I have to go back. I have to show the evidence. Okay. Listen, I forgot where I was, alright? Show the evidence. Okay. Alright, let's keep on clicking. Okay. Yes. We went through the handprints. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Just in case. I don't want to get fucked again. Right, assuming musty asshole. I agree. Okay, those are Emma's. Should probably save here too. Okay. Yeah, we've been through this. Yeah, he blabs on and Phoenix does not care. Save. We go back. Okay, here we go. Gotta present the photo. Mercy! Behold! The piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. It's that photo. Boom. And what exactly is this supposed to be? This is the picture Ms. Sky took. Take a good look at it. See where the piece of his vest was cut out? Yes. His shirt is showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood on his vest, though. Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. Ha ha! There we go. His lungs, no doubt, were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth. Oh, but that piece of cloth! Wait, there's no blood on it! Oh, ha ha! We got him! Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time. No, this is nonsense! Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky, picked up the unconscious prosecutor, and impaled him on the armor's sword? Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. A jar that they then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue. And make Lana believe her sister did it. Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest. Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer. No! It's finally all over. Oh? Who the fuck is it? Oh, it's him. That was close, Rhino. You almost had me. He's deflating. He really is. Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute your allegations. What do you mean you refute his allegations? You see, that piece of cloth is illegal evidence. How? Order! What nonsense is this? Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Aji? Earlier, old Rhino here concealed that piece of cloth. So then, what's your excuse, Rhino? You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you? Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. Well, that's true. The defense did refuse to present evidence. At that moment, that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence. But that's not fair! Did you actually think you could best me in court? It looks like the last laugh's on you, son. I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Shit! Well, Mr. Edgeworth? True. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal. Oh. Well, Mr. Wright? It seems, at last, the time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Okay. Right? Gonna get away with an entire murder because Phoenix held onto a piece of evidence for 2 minutes? Silly. Right, we never claimed our evidence was the one he was thinking of. We couldn't read his mind. Do you admit to it? That you purposefully and illegally concealed this piece of cloth? No, I did not. I admit I refused to present it at one point. Ha ha! So the evidence is illegal! No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Huh? It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence. No, Uji, don't listen to his lies! All according to Keikaku, yes. He's nothing but a coward! You can't believe! There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not? Very well. Let us settle this once and for all. Earlier, you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, do so now. The book. Where's the book? There's the book. The book! This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. Rule number 1, evidence shall be shown. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. I found this piece of evidence myself inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. Rule number 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And here is the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... Sorry, but can you recall, when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago. No. He's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant. You yourself confess to a certain truth. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest? Oh, yes! No! It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. It's all coming together! Yeah, rule number 2 is how Phoenix gets away with not getting anything approved. Oh, yes. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who that could be. Damon Gant. The killer was you. Oh. I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum! For 2 years he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Star, then convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right. If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you've got to help me. Goodman turned him down as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden, he decided to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman? Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered. He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said, "It's not too late. I'm going to hand all this over to Marshall." Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. Goodman, you fool! I know. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it. That accursed knife. He really was a Goodman. He was a good man. Yes, he was. I couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would have only led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake. The bloody handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker. Right, Marshall getting sent to jail after all this. I know, poor Marshall. I used to be known as the crime computer. But everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. Then you put the body in my car. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? You make a lot more than us detectives ever will! Ooh, he's mad. Leaving the prosecution's car aside, how? How could you get Ms. Sky involved in all this? Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out. So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker. I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take. So, you left the jar fragments and the glove. Yeah? It looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. Gotta hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. But why did he kill Marshall? Why? Let's get a pardon for Marshall, right? He may be a fake Texan, but he's a good guy. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. But why did he kill Prosecutor Marshall in the first place? I don't understand that. What was his motive? Tell me, Worthy, why do you stand in court? Me? You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. No, you're not. Marshall had dirt on him. No, I don't know. There was something sus about the prosecution of Joe Dark, probably. But I want to know what. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Edgeworth doesn't kill, but he does slay. Agreed. Oh, Udgy. What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend. I'm sorry too, Damon Gant. I knew you as you used to be, long ago. You were once a fine investigator and an example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are gone now, Udgy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Righto here, and Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of a new beginning. There are two things I want you to understand. Yes? First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent. You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past few years. From the time I had Gant help me forge evidence up until today. So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered. I want to know why he killed Marshall. I still don't know it. She knocked him out, but I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. My. What high standards you have for a rookie. I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top. Oh, she's so pretty when she smiles. We like you smiling, Lana. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. Ms. Sky. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you. It was nothing, you tsundere piece of shit. Didn't Gant describe that he was digging up dirt on him? Possibly. Well, now I know why he killed Goodman, but Marshall. Liar. I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop it! I only did my job. In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us. This guy? Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact that you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date. Yes, I understand, Your Honor. Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling? 'Cause she's free! It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains. He examines himself and he says, I am dumb and easily manipulated. Well, this trial has gone on for far too long already. Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Skye, not guilty! Woohoo! She doesn't have to lie anymore! Oh, thank God. That is all! This court is adjourned! Holy shit, guys. 5 o'clock! Alright. At long last, it's finally over. Emma? Emma! Why the long face? I'm sorry, your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit. No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended. I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. You've done well. You know, I did my best too. But Lana didn't say a single word to me. God damn it, Gummy! Impeccable timing as always. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making the detective run around while on duty. And to top it off, you called me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Again. Lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding. Oh. Are you here because of my sister again? Nope, not this time. I came today because of you, pal. Me? That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. Lana! Oh, yeah. Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Well, I won't tell if you won't. Emma, I owe you an apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. That day 2 years ago. Was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. Sis. I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now I realize I was wrong. But I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself. but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew.
But sis, you were only doing it for me.
No.
Huh?
I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Sis.
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry.
But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy?
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have.
No. Emma. Emma! Oh, yay! No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in so doing, we can find the way back to our rightful path. And it is from there that we can move on toward a brighter future. At least, that's what I felt watching the two sisters make up. Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe. Me! Thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Stop hiding and come over here. Like a toddler hiding behind his mother's legs. Where was he hiding? I just came to say, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right. Well, I'll be going now. Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you. It's too late for me. He's so silly! I love him! He is. No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my mistakes.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right. You despise criminals. I can feel it, you and me. We're the same. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Until he's in the next game, right? I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. It's scary, but I've known that to be true for quite some time now. But Edgeworth? Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor. Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von Karma, were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Everyone's like, work together, you gay fucks! What? Oh, yeah. What is this, a pop quiz? Everyone's like, you're gay now. Congratulations.
Come on, Mr. Wright, show him what Lana's talking about.
Evidence, huh? Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own. Be gay, do crime! God damn it. The list?
That's the picture I drew!
Ooh, there's extra dialogue. Goody. Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list and I had the other. Apart, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture. That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth. It's time for me to go.
Mr. Edgeworth!
If you'll excuse me. There are still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. Edgeworth! What will you do now? Well, whatever you do, just remember. You can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you. I know. It seems I owe you my thanks too, right? But what I face now is my problem. Edgeworth. I'll be waiting for you in court. Gay! Farewell. I'd better be going too.
Okay, but I'll be by to visit soon.
It seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here, this is a little something for you.
Scientific investigation!
It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well.
Thanks, sis! I will!
I wonder what's gonna happen to Lana. And so, another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own. A journey to rediscover myself. Well, don't go tricking off just yet, pal. The curse is broken! Good. What is it, Detective? There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this.
But I thought you said it was okay.
Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either.
Huh? Way to go, Detective. I didn't know you had a wild side.
Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Wright here is the one who'll be footing the bill. Huh? Huh? What, you think I could afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding, pal. Oh, poor Phoenix.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
Why is it? I suddenly feel like I want to scream. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we go all pay it off together?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Hey! Woohoo! Oh, we fucking did it, guys. Oh, I arranged for a friend of mine in Europe to take care of Emma. I hope she'll be pleased to study under a top coroner. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I'll manage to find my way back to the field somehow. Then I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. Good. Yes. Lana's good. I just hope she gets a chance to prove herself. Yikes! I thought I was a goner for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalized you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said. It just goes to show you can't shake me off that easy. Yay! Good for you, Gummy. Yes, game 1 complete. He needs to retire before he goes bankrupt. That's funny. Emma was my favorite because she's just too adorable. I agree, she grew on me. She definitely grew on me as the game went on. Give the man a promotion! I agree. My new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to a security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them though. Someday I'm gonna make detective. Yes, sir! Then I can be just like that Dick Gumshoe! God damn it. I mean, at least he idolizes Gummy. Not him! Well, at least Billy's being taken care of. But where's Marshall going? God damn blue badger. Yes, Maya was also adorable. I hope we get to see her come back. The blue badger's still hanging out. Oh no! Oh no, he died! Oh no! Oh dear. Rip. Rip to the badger. I agree, Marshall should be made the new chief. What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown with a steak lunch partner? Miss Star managed to sneak this into me. Well, cowboy, it looks like you did it. You even gave Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? Oh. Oh. Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while now. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu, the Right Way lunch. The top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer's as sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller. Just make sure not to eat it backwards. That's goofy. I love these credits. They're fun. The blue badger's down. The curse is lifted. Oh, that's funny. I'll never forget what that young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left? Anyway, he said he's been doing something or other for how many years? Anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I'd better be... Oh no, I forgot my gavel. Sorry, gotta go. Oh my god, stop! Maya grew up! Oh my goodness. Maya!
Ah, nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back till I'm a full-fledged spirit medium.
Mystic Maya, afternoon training starting to begin.
Coming! See you around, Nick.
Oh, Maya.
Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
Maybe we'll get there someday. We'll see. There he is. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea. What's going on? Is he getting fired? Where's Edgy? Where's my boy?
Emma, thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be all right. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book.
Oh? There's a note. Oh, that's so precious. Wait, oh! I love them. They're so good. I hope we see Lana again and she gets her redemption. I want Lana's redemption arc, please. I became really attached to her for some reason. Shit, y'all, we did it. Okay, so what? So that's game one. It says this was a trilogy. Where's the others? Options? Oh, I'd have to start the new game. Okay. No, we're not starting a new case. We're done. We did it, guys. All right, well, cool. Well, then we'll just have to start game 2 next week, won't we? Gotta get through the trilogy. 3 trials and a bonus. All right. Well, hell yeah, guys. Woohoo! Yay! Celebration! Finally finished the longest case in the world. Oh my god. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. It was a lovely time, as always. So I know yesterday I said I was thinking about streaming tomorrow, but I have family obligations to get to, so I am gonna do that, and we'll be back starting Tuesday with more Yakuza shit. We'll start off our week with Bald Saejima on Tuesday. And I'm gonna have a streaming schedule up either Sunday night or Monday morning to let y'all know, but we'll start Ace Attorney 2, we'll have Bald Saejima, among other things. So I will let you know. Although, I will be starting rehearsals for a show Easter weekend, so there might be some changes to the screaming schedule! I mean, honestly, that's still pretty true. So, let's raid somebody. Let's send a raid over so all of my followers can do. Oh my god. I need to like pre-type these. Please. Followers, you can send this message in the raid, copy paste. And subscribers, you can copy paste this message when we raid. Who is live? Muga's live. Odessa's live. Pumpkin Potion is live. Fiozetta is live. Muga's having a special event. I'm not sure what exactly is happening, but let's say hi to Muga and see what she's up to. But yeah, we'll be starting back again on Tuesday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everybody on YouTube who was hanging out. I appreciate y'all too. Much love to everybody. I hope you have a good evening and a good weekend. Have fun if you're going out and partying, or get some rest if you need some rest. Do what feels good to you. And I will see you in the next stream. Night, night, everybody. Goodbye.